Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Ike. Welcome to Drikes Media. In today's video, I will discuss 7 health strategies that are needed during COVID-19. So the reason I'm sharing these 7 health strategies is a way to optimize your health while in the pandemic, so you can still stay fit and improve your health while you can. So I will move to the next slide. So the next slide provides the overview of what I'll be talking about today. So it comprises of sleep, hydration, meditation, health and fitness, healthy foods, communication, and embracing stress. So there are 7 strategies I'll be talking about in this video, but these 7 strategies will be further expanded in my upcoming series. So in my upcoming series, I will discuss each of these topics one by one. So it's going to be 7 series that are coming up, so please watch out for it. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe so you can be updated as soon as you are subscribed to our channel. So now I will start with sleep. So there are 4 stages of sleep. So it's important for us to understand that sleep is very important, because sleep helps you, revive. It helps you feel better. But we'll understand through research why it is important for us to sleep. So first off, I'd like to highlight the 4 stages of sleep. So during sleep, your brain and body go through several cycles. So it's about 4 stages in each cycle. So the first 3 includes non-rapid eye movements, which is also known as NREM, and the last stage is REM, or rapid eye movements. So that's the part that occurs last. So it is important for us to have basic knowledge of this. So now looking at NREM. So NREM is the first 3 stages. So N1 is the first part of the NREM. So this is the time between the time you awake to the time you fall asleep. So it's between that little space right there. It could take people, it depends on the individual, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Some people take 30 minutes for the wind down before falling asleep. Some people, it might take them up to an hour. So that's the reason why some people like to read before falling asleep. So this is that period, is between the N1 and to the time you fall asleep. So it is important to know that that's the first part of the NREM cycle. So the next part is the N2. N2 is the onset of sleep. So from the time you fall asleep, and become unaware of your environment, that's where the NREM2 starts. So usually you will experience a slight drop of body temperature, regular breathing, and heart rate. So the next is the N3. So the N3 is the deepest part of the sleep that you go through. So it is actually the most restorative part of the sleep. So here what's happening is your blood pressure drops significantly and your breathing slows down as well. So another thing that happens is your muscles relax, so you have muscle relaxation. Then another thing that occurs during this part of the sleep is your body tend to release hormones, during this time. This is when the healing process start, taking place in your body, the cells, the tissues. So healing occurs here, and your body, tend to get revived during this time. So now we're going to talk about the uh, REM sleep, which is the last part of the sleep cycle. So, like I mentioned before, REM is the rapid eye movement. So, what does it encompass? This is the final stage during the sleep cycle, and it takes about 25% of your sleep cycle. So, here, your brain is the most active, is very active in this time, and this is also uh, the stage where dream occur. So you experience rapid eye movement, which again helps boost your mental and physical performance. So this is the stage of sleep that is very, very important, because after getting rejuvenated, you become mentally strong and physically enhanced to be able to perform in any physical activity or engage in any activity the next day after sleep. So each sleep cycle takes about 90 minutes, so it's important for us to understand this. And again, it takes about 5 cycles in a night for you to get a restful night's sleep. So that's why it's mostly recommended that you get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So 5 cycles takes about 7.5 hours, and then 6 cycles takes about 9 hours. So you typically we get about 5 cycles of sleep, which is about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So within this space of time, your body, should be able to, rejuvenate and become very active and very ready to take on any challenge the next day. So the next we're going to be talking about is why is sleep important. So it's important for us to understand why sleep is important. So sleep is important because it helps us in many ways. So one of the ways that it helps us is it helps boost your focus. So like this, it helps boost your focus, which is very important. So again, when you wake up from sleep the next day, so usually people go to work or people go to school. So getting in a nice restful sleep will help you perform better the next day. So that's the reason why it's good to have um, a nice sleep. You know, get a nice sleep so that you can perform the next day. So again, it helps you to concentrate, then to be more productive, throughout the day. So when you get a restful night's sleep, your brain, tend to like, uh, rewire itself, it builds memories and stuff like that. So it functions better, when you get a restful night's sleep. So it is recommended that you get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So on a regular basis. So that's the reason why sleep is important. So another reason why sleep is important, because it helps regulate the release of hormones in your body. Uh, in this case, for appetite. So for appetite, we're looking at leptin and ghrelin. Um, so all these hormones are released. Growth hormones are released as well. So you have also metabolism that takes taking place when you're resting. And another thing that happens is all the cells that are responsible for healing your body or repairing your tissues also are released during this time. So which again helps boost your body immunity, which is very important. So getting a very restful night's sleep is important to your health. So that's the reason why it is important, especially during this time. We know it's very stressful. So another thing that I would like to talk about is it may reduce your risk for heart disease, stroke. So like this, it decreases your chronic, health conditions such as diabetes and high blood pressure. So, um, getting a night's sleep will help you with all these things because again, the hormones are released in your body that helps your body to repair, um, feel stronger the next day. It boosts your mental acuity, which helps you perform better at work and school, um, and helps you stay focused throughout the day. So, which is why it is important for us to get a good night's sleep. So, another reason is it also help with your weight management. I don't know if you have noticed, if you don't get enough sleep for a week, you're probably gonna put on weight. So, but when you get like 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body tend to like, stay normal, without you getting any weight. You probably lose weight while you sleep. So it helps improves athletic performance, reaction time, and speed. So that's the reason why it is important that we get um, a good night's sleep. So then overall, it helps lower your risk of depression and anxiety. Why? Because when you if you do not get enough sleep, I don't know if you have noticed, the next day you'll be a little cranky. So being cranky sometimes could be from lack of sleep, so because um, again, it affects your mental acuity and also overall performance. So that's the reason why it's good to get a good night's sleep. So um, I hope you think about this and you know see if you can adopt getting a good night's sleep. So another point or strategy I would like to talk about here is hydration. Hydration is important, as we know. So we know the body, overall, the body makes up about 70% of water. So, and if we lose water without replenishing it, it could cause severe dehydration. So that's the reason why we have to always, rehydrate and stay hydrated. So especially after sleep. So imagine after spending um, 7 to 8 hours without drinking water. So that's during your sleep time. So you probably be dehydrated. So that's the reason why it's important to rehydrate when you wake up in the morning. So a lot of people go for coffee. Again, that can cause further dehydration, but um, it's good to start with a glass of water. If you can add lemon to it, any other way, whatever flavor you think is good for you. So glass of water first, then you can have your coffee. It helps a lot, so that way you can stay hydrated. So your body needs water to function for circulation. Um, it also helps in detoxification, getting rid of toxins in your body. And another thing is, I already pointed out, is it improves circulation because that's how things get to move around from one place to the other, and nutrients are being transported to the tissues again through circulation. So when you have when the blood is flowing freely, then it's important that the tissues get the nutrients get to the tissues. So that's the reason why staying hydrated is good. It also helps boost your mental acuity, your mood, and cognitive function overall. So again, you're getting enough blood flowing through to the brain and to all the tissues, so your body, you function normal, you don't have headache or anything. Sometimes when you get dehydrated, you might have some headache. So it's important to stay hydrated and keep staying healthy and doing what you have to do to um, stay fit overall. So the next point I would like to talk about is meditation. So I think meditation, I believe, is a way to connect with yourself, to understand a little bit more about yourself. By meditating, it helps you to detox personally. So again, when you meditate, a lot of things come to you, a lot of things come to your understanding. That's when you have peace of mind. So meditation can give you a sense of calm, peace, and balance that can benefit both your emotional well-being and your overall health. So that's the reason why meditation is good. So it can influence your overall health positively. So it's good to meditate before bedtime, or first thing when you wake up in the morning, so that way you can have proper recollection and get yourself all together and ready to go for the day. Because I mean, you have a whole task plan, things to accomplish. So by meditating, it helps you stay focused on your goals so that you can approach them strategically and get things accomplished. So that way you will have a better outcome. So overall, meditation helps really reduce stress, as we know. Another thing we understand is it may help to increase focus and attention span, because again, remember, through meditation you calm your vessels, your blood pressure down, and you have more understanding of the situation, so you'll be able to act or take necessary actions or tactical actions that will help you achieve your goal. So again, it may help you reduce your blood pressure, and also overall it helps to improve quality of health. So that's the reason why meditation is good. So meditation is backed up by research, and it has a lot of benefits, but I will discuss in details about meditation in the upcoming series. So I think meditation is the topic number 3 that I'll be talking about in this series. The next point we're going to be talking about is health and fitness. So overall, it's important to understand that exercise is very critical to health, to staying fit, especially during this time. So you want to stay active and stay occupied. That way you won't feel stressed out or depressed or any kind of situation. So we know that when you exercise, it improves your overall quality of health. So what are the benefits of exercise? Trying to stay healthy. Again, one, it can help you reduce the risk of developing several diseases like type 2 diabetes, cancer, and cardiovascular diseases. So another reason why it's important to exercise is it can have immediate and long-term health benefits. So again, it's important that we exercise regularly so that way we can harness the benefit of exercise. So overall, regular activities can improve your quality of life. That's the key point. So then what happens when you exercise? So as you know, when you exercise, you feel good. So why do you feel good? Because hormones are released when you exercise, and those feel good hormones specifically called endorphins. So those are the things that makes you feel good when you exercise. So it's important for us to exercise and stay fit, so that way we can harness the benefits of exercise, which again is staying fit and feeling good and staying active. So it's very, very important. So another key point that is important is eating healthy. So it's important to eat nutritious meals, as you know. So why nutritious meals? Because nutritious meals, they are dense with they're packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Your body, the tissues in your body, the cells in your body need all these nutrients to function properly. So that's the reason why it's good to eat nutrient dense foods. So eating healthy is good. So it gives your body what it needs to function properly. So um, that's the reason why I put it here, because especially this time of the pandemic is very, very important for uh, for us to eat healthy and trying to harness our nutrients through the right food sources, so that way we can stay healthy and be able to perform to our best abilities. So again, why should we eat healthy is important, because eating healthy nutritious foods is fundamental to good health and your overall well-being. So at least it helps you feel good. Matter of fact, healthy meals sometimes can also help you lose weight because they're nutrient dense. So your body tends to utilize those nutrients to function. So another key thing is eating healthy can help you to maintain a healthy weight. I already pointed out, because um, they're packed with nutrients which your body needs to function. Um, so in comparison to eating calorie dense food are food that are like high in calories. So specifically um, sugars, all kinds of sugars, and sometimes all kinds of trans fat. So which again doesn't supply your body with all the basic nutrients that it needs to function. So that's the reason why it's important for us to look for the right food sources to harness the nutrients that our body needs to function properly. So then we come to see and understand that it is important that we eat healthy, because again it may help reduce type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and the risk of developing cardiovascular disease and some cancers as well. So eating healthy can help you prevent all that. So again, healthy foods are nutrient dense, so they have a lot of vitamins in them and minerals that your body needs to function. And most of all, it has antioxidants, which are bioactive ingredients that your body needs to fend off free radicals and help you regain your normal self, makes you feel good. So this is why healthy foods is important. So we should consider at some point eating healthy to improve our lifestyle. So another key point I would like to discuss here is communication. Communication is pretty much everything. It's pretty much everything, because this is one thing that we do every day. Sometimes we do it directly or indirectly. So it's important that we understand the importance of communication. So um, we have verbal communication and non-verbal communication. So which again we go through this every day. So that's one thing we're doing every day. We're communicating in one form or the other. So we're communicating at work, at school, in the marketplace, everywhere we go, we are communicating. So it's important for us to make our message clear, so that way we will not be misunderstood. So that's the reason why it is important for us to understand the importance of communication. So communication within the family is extremely important, especially during this time. So again, it enables people to express their needs, wants, and concerns to each other. Another thing is that allows family members to express their differences as well as love and admiration for one another. Communication can help people to express their ideas and feelings. So in business dealings, you have to understand that it's important to communicate effectively so that your message will be heard and um, considered for any opportunity that may present at that time. Another thing is communication helps us to understand emotion, thoughts of other people. So if you do not communicate, then that means it's hard to understand what is actually going on. So that's the reason why it's important for us to communicate at all times. So that way, our voice will be heard, and we can, share what we're thinking, our opinion, and not be misunderstood. Again, communication can also help uh, you to develop affection or hatred toward other people. And positive or negative relationships will be created through communication. So I know we do not want a negative uh, relationship. So we always want something positive. So we always want to have a positive relationship with people. So that's the reason why it's important for us to communicate effectively, so that way people can understand where we're coming from and what our points are. So that way, again, we will not be misunderstood. So that's the important of communication. So it is critical at this time for us to communicate effectively. That way, will not be left out. Another point I would like to talk about is stress. You know, as you know, stress is part of life. So the only time you will not have stress is when you're not breathing, pretty much. So stress could be internal. So we have like biological stress, as we know. Then we also have environmental stress. So biological stress is what the body goes through internally. So we know that when through biological stress, the body tend to will generate free radicals. So again, when your body develop free radicals, it could cause damage to organs, tissues. It could also make you tired, and in the long run, it could make or lead to some chronic diseases. So that's the reason why it's important for us to like eat healthy, uh, so that we can fight off those free radicals and be able to have our strength and stamina throughout the whole day. That's biological stress. So environmental stress, also we have all kinds of situations happening in the environment. Say with your goals, because every day you have a challenge, you have something to accomplish every day, either for school or for work. So whatever it is you're trying to accomplish is your challenge, is your plan, is your goal. So you have to look for a way to connect the dots. So by connecting the dots, you are looking for a way to solve the problem. So in every day of our life, we solve problem. That's what it is. So problems, challenges will emerge. So we have to recognize it is part of life. So even though the situation might be stressful and at that point in time, embracing the challenge is the key to having a hold on that situation. So you have to contain the situation. You have to be a master over that situation. That way the situation will not control you. So that's the reason why it's important for us to embrace stress or whatever stressful situation we are going through today. So why is it important that we embrace stress? Why? Because it helps to maintain control over the situation, which I already pointed out. So when you embrace the situation and acknowledge that the stress is there, then you will devise a plan or strategy to handle that stress. So that's why it's important for us to embrace the stress. Another thing is, when you have full control over the stress, it will not affect you in any way. So physically, you can handle the stress and you know what actions to take to solve the problem. And psychologically, it won't affect you because you know what, you're in control of the situation. So you're not like being pushed all the way. So like this, um, by embracing the stress and handling the stress, you improve your mood and your relationships, because it will not affect any other part of your life. So stress not only affects the physical aspects, as you can see, it can also affect our psychological aspect of life. So that's the reason why it is important for us to contain stress and be able to embrace the challenge as it comes. So you know that constant tension will make you less patient. Sometimes it's a possibility, and more irritable, as you know. So less able to focus on things that are important and will impact the way you perceive the world and yourself in general. So that's the reason why it's important for us to embrace the situation and rule over it. So by embracing the situation and ruling over it, we have total control of our life. And by having control over the situation, over the circumstance on day-to-day basis, then you'll be able to accomplish your goal in the long run. So that's why it is important to embrace stress. So that is where we're gonna stop today. We have gone through 7 key strategies that can help you stay active, improve your health during the pandemic. And in my upcoming videos, I'll be discussing each of these strategy one by one. So I hope you stay tuned and watch out for my upcoming videos, so that way you can have access to them and watch them. So I'm gonna do more research and digging a little deeper to get more information so that I can share with you guys. So I hope you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. I mean, we have a very lovely community and you are welcome to be part of our community. And once again, your opinion is appreciated. So you are welcome to leave a comment or a like and share the video at any time. So I look forward to seeing you on my next video. So on the first of the series, I will discuss sleep. So I will start with sleep. Then the next topic is gonna be on hydration. Then the third topic is gonna be on meditation, and so on and so forth. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you and have a good day. Peace and love.